Hello, and we're going to look today at internet marketing strategies for small business, because it is slightly different if you're a small business than if you've got the budget of a Microsoft or similar, and even they actually struggle to get good value for money, but that's another day. So if you're a small business, and by that I mean smaller than you'd like to be really, what can you do for internet marketing that doesn't cost a fortune but it's going to get results? And the first suggestion I'm going to suggest is think like a guerrilla. Guerrilla marketing is a very successful series of books by a guy called J. Conrad Levinson originally. There's other things as well. That's the Wikipedia page for guerrilla marketing. So it's there. And you can see it's advertising strategy in which low-cost, unconventional methods. I wouldn't suggest graffiti or stickers, flash mobs maybe, but generally speaking, it's just unconventional marketing. And well, that's it on that side of things. Have a read on guerrilla marketing on Wikipedia and have a look at that. The next thing though is to target small of business, ones that are usually neglected by other businesses, and you'd be really surprised how fast you can find those. The easiest way is to start with your particular business and your town, and then have a look at Google and see what suggestions come up for it. So because I'm in Cheltenham, because I tend to pick on plumbers, because their marketing is usually fairly iffy, type in literally plumber Cheltenham and then space at the end of it. Obviously that's the Australian one. Emergency plumber, gas plumber, plumber supplies, but emergency plumber would be good. Again, we got adverts there, but we got Yell the first two positions, so that's always a good sign. And Thompson Local, who went bust the other year recently, so that's a good sign that that's not particularly competitive. Same you can do there. That's different names for plumbers, but you got 24-hour plumber. Again, adverts, and then Yell and more Yell. So that kind of thing. You don't have to drill down very far to find those words. Target those because they're a lot easier to compete for. Forget the adverts, but to get up in that, they're a lot easier to compete for than the main just plumber in your town. And the other thing, of course, you can do is go down not just Cheltenham, but we've got Prestbury. So go down to see there's Macclesfield, right? That's you're not going to get a plumber to come out for a 2 and a bit hour drive to Cheltenham. So literally the smaller districts even easier to compete for, and you don't have to do very much. Just do a page on your website, or as I'm going to talk about now, a video, because videos work well. Google tends to show them in the search results, and the reason they do that is people click on them. Also, a lot of people use YouTube as their search engine. And the other thing you can do, assuming you've got a Facebook page, and you probably should have, because that's another very easy internet marketing strategy for small businesses, put your video up on that as well, and make it personal. Don't do, and there's a lot of videos out there that are just fairly naff slideshows that with some music that comes out of a 70s movie you wouldn't show before the 9 o'clock watershed, if at all in public. And you need to make it better than that, but it can be as easy as this. This is just literally, I've shot a Word document, I pause when I copy and paste things like that in, and then press restart again and talk over it. That works a treat, and as you've seen I've gone for screenshots and things like that. So put a video up, make a YouTube channel, and don't just stop at one video. Target yourself regularly. One a month would be fine, one a week, fantastic. Any more than that, even better. And what you find is that people will find you, choose a little different phrase each time. So you could do one, again you could use, you're targeting the emergency plumbers and 24-hour plumbers and gas plumbers and all sorts of things like that, or whatever the equivalent is for your industry. And there will be ones for each of the areas of your town, and there will be districts. Guarantee that. It's not just London that has boroughs. Every town, certainly the size of Cheltenham, and even locally the smaller towns will have districts as well. So you could do that very, very easily, and almost everyone else neglects those. I've seen bookkeepers come up for just the postcode area If you type in the first half of the postcode, because you know you're in whatever postcode, I'm in GL53, so let's do a quick try of that. So we've got that. Google knows that GL53 is an area of Cheltenham, Yale knows it. First 3 results are Yale, next 3, 4 are Thompson local. That tells me that no one is targeting that, so very easy to find, very easy to get there, because you just do a proper page or a YouTube video that did that. And videos, they work a treat, and you can record the screen. If you're just happy to talk to your webcam, then just go into YouTube and click the upload button, and then to the right, where everyone ignores, there's a bit that says record my webcam. So you don't even need a screen recorder, but if you do need a screen recorder, the one I use is called Screencast-O-Matic. Costs you $15 for a year's license, so it's not expensive. It's at about a tenner. And you can record the screen just like I'm doing, very, very easily. Just literally press record. When you want to stop, press stop. And if you want to pause, press pause. It's that simple, and then it just published to YouTube. So very, very easy strategy for small businesses or larger ones, and target down to small areas, and that can be small physical areas or just small areas within your particular trade. Either of those work a treat. And the other thing you need to do is keep your site and your Facebook pages updated regularly. If you tweet regularly as well. Not spamming tweeting every minute of the day or anything like that, but just regularly, once every day or two, fine. And Facebook, again, go to your Facebook page, and if your last post was longer ago than you care to remember or admit, then put it in your diary that once a week, once a fortnight, once a month, you just update it, and keep your people that have liked your Facebook page, keep it on their Facebook stream. Daily would be absolutely fantastic, but if you can't do that, at least regularly. And if you've got a member of staff or a teenager locally, or someone else who's bored and who happily just post 20, 30, 50, 100 words for you, do that, just to keep the thing alive, keep it interesting. And as I said, videos work really well on Facebook, photographs do. So if you're in a photogenic industry, if you've just repaired something that looked a mess before, do a before and after photo. If you can work a cat into it, even better, but that's a bit contrived if you're not in pet care or something like that. And if you'd like to know more about internet marketing strategies for small businesses, and just general marketing strategies for small business, because it doesn't have to be the internet, even though that's the focus of everyone's attention nowadays, pop along to the link below this video and find out more. And if you'd like help with that, give me a shout. Thanks for watching.